France is one of the earliest countries to develop tanks in the world, but due to progress issues, it was overtaken by the United Kingdom and had to settle for being the second country to develop tanks. Although a step behind, their exploration of tank technology was diverse. In addition to Renault and Schneider companies developing their own tanks, the Peugeot company also introduced their own 1918 tank. The head of the Peugeot tank project was Captain Oumachan, an officer in the French Special Artillery Department with combat experience. Based on his combat experience, he proposed a turretless tank similar to the FT-17 Renault tank. The tank's layout and size were similar to the FT-17, powered by Peugeot's own gasoline engine and mechanical gearbox. The track structure used an oversized front idler wheel, 4 pairs of small-diameter road wheels, and a drive wheel at the rear. Removable steel plates were used on both sides of the track structure to protect the road wheels and springs during combat. The tank's hull eliminated the rotating turret and replaced it with a fixed fighting compartment in the shape of a steamed bun. Captain Oumachan believed that by eliminating the rotating mechanism, the weight could be used to strengthen the tank's frontal armor protection. The round shape also helped increase the probability of ricochets. Although somewhat ahead of its time, this concept aligned closely with future tank destroyer ideas. The tank's main gun was a 37mm SA-18 gun, similar to the main gun of the FT-17. However, due to more space, it was also said to be capable of mounting a 75mm Blockhaus Schneider short-barreled howitzer, significantly increasing its firepower. An 8mm auxiliary machine gun was located to the left of the main gun. Due to the small size of the tank, it could only accommodate 2 crew members, with the driver positioned to the right of the main gun and the tank commander/gunner to the left. Rectangular hatches were installed on the sides and rear of the fixed fighting compartment for entry and exit. The tank structure was simpler than the Renault FT-17, weighing approximately 8 tons, with slightly stronger armor protection. Specific data on protection and power is missing. It was heavy equipment to accompany infantry advancements, relying on its thick frontal armor to withstand enemy attacks while picking off enemy targets one by one with its guns. Despite the promising features, the tank arrived too late. The Peugeot 1918 tank was not finalized until late 1918. Although it was approved by the military, by then the French army already had numerous tanks, and the German army was struggling. It was too late for the tank to be put into production, as there was already an excess of French tanks after World War I, leading to the widespread sale of the FT-17 light tank worldwide. The Peugeot 1918 tank was essentially a simplified version based on the Renault FT-17, developed for mass deployment in war. While it bore the shadow of assault guns and tank destroyers, the designers did not intentionally consider this. It was more of an accidental outcome. It is said that only one or a small number of prototype vehicles were produced, and after the military abandoned the project, there was no further development. Following this, Peugeot also seemed to have abandoned tank development, focusing instead on the research and development of automobiles and other products.